This is good work, transforming lives and entire communities. It's the work of a good neighbour and a good corporate citizen.
One of the exciting things about doing a project like MSIP is seeing the immediate impact it has on the communities.
It's safe, clean, sustainable work, enhancing the lives of people and their communities through the power of the sun. This is the Philippines. More than 72 million people live here. Half of them are without power or reliable lighting and all the benefits of electricity. But now, a joint project between the Philippines government, the Australian government and BP Solar is changing all that. It's called MSIP, the Municipal Solar Infrastructure Project. BP Solar is a major world player in creating community development projects and installing alternative energy systems in remote regions. In the Philippines, more than 1,000 solar systems are being installed in 400 communities, or barangays as they're called here, bringing light, health and education to hundreds of thousands of people.
Our community is small and isolated, but we want to take advantage of this modern technology, particularly when it means we'll all have safer water to drink and our children will have the chance for a better education. If we don't get these packages, the world will continue to leave us behind. Solar energy certainly offers some very real advantages. It will help us improve the way we live in every way.
Maka-anga is typical of the way isolated communities are being helped in ways that would have been unthinkable but for power from the sun. The people here farm rice, but only enough for themselves. The government is keen for them to increase production. A team of engineers assesses their needs. Social development specialists help them apply for a solar project, encouraging them to be more self-sufficient and explaining the need for local communities to manage and maintain the solar systems. A water storage tank is built and solar power used to pump clean, safe water into it. The people's health is improved and their crop production increased. In the past, rebel groups have fought in rural areas demanding the kind of benefits that solar now brings.
When I fought against the government some years ago as a freedom fighter, it was because we believed we had a right to good health and education, the sort of advantages they have in the city. Projects like these solar energy ones show they're listening to the people.
Victory Island is a small atoll 20 kilometres off the coast. It's a proud, hard-working community, yet isolated from development elsewhere in the Philippines. They have no hope of having access to electricity were it not for power from the sun. Victory Island has received 3 solar packages for health, education and its community centre. For their health, solar power enables them for the first time to refrigerate their medical supplies and therefore conduct their own vaccination programs.
Before the solar-powered refrigeration and lighting package was introduced, we had to bring all our emergency supplies from the mainland packed in ice. Now we run regular clinics and can vaccinate the children and the sick immediately. It's certainly going to save lives.
Solar is helping in education, lighting the classrooms at night, and for the first time enabling children to learn through TV and video. It's done wonders for school attendance. The community is benefiting too. Now that their community hall is lit, they can meet at night to make their decisions, so they can use the productive daylight hours to make a living for their families. On San Antonio Island, it's a similar story. Often through the year, the village wells dry up. There's a real concern for sanitation here. Where they collect their water, they also wash. But now, solar power enables fresh, clean water to be pumped, stored and distributed through the village. For the first time, they can use a tap to get clean water.
When we first arrived, the people on the barangays were a little bit doubtful. Some thought it was some of a political agenda, but later on, as we develop, we get the community involved. We were finished in our social preparation, and then when the installation gets started and get moving, they really think it's really true, and they were a little bit happy.
Solar power is helping these people to be safer, healthier, and to better educate their children. It's also strengthening communities. They are learning to work together, reaping the benefits of a cooperative venture. They are taking greater responsibility for themselves and becoming more self-sufficient, while at the same time being more outward-looking. Communities are having to develop a greater sense of leadership.
In our province, we are committed to this because we would like to look for alternative sources of power, considering that the National Energization Program cannot reach these isolated areas. So probably we can develop fully solar power. Then this can be the alternative which we can use in our development effort.
By the year 2025, the population of the Philippines is expected to double. There are great challenges ahead for health, education, and community life. And these challenges are worldwide. In any country, on any continent, we can now harness the power of the sun to offer a clean, reliable, efficient source of renewable energy, even in the remotest of locations. It can make a real difference. These projects are doing that, and building stronger, healthier, increasingly outward-looking communities, thanks to the power from the sun.